What's going on, guys? It's Jeff for Premium Aquatics, and today we're going to be taking a look at a new product from Red Sea called the Reefer Skimmer 300. Hope everybody is having a fantastic day, and if you're new to what we're doing here, this is where we take a look at new products each and every week to help you make an informed decision on what is right for you, your reef tank, and your budget. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell so you can be notified every time that we upload a new video. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Reefer Skimmer 300 from Red Sea, so let's jump into it. Alright folks, so we have the Reefer Skimmer 300 from Red Sea, and this is a mid-level size protein skimmer, and I've never actually have had the pleasure of looking at a Red Sea product before, so this will be first for me. So here on the back you have a rating breakdown of the skimmer. Now, most of the time when you're talking about skimmers, you're talking about bioload, and for me personally, when I think of bioload, I think of two different things. I think of fish in the tank, and I think of feeding regiment for those fish. Red Sea has taken a different approach to explaining their product and how it can benefit you. So we're looking at the Reefer Skimmer 300. They also have a 600 and a 900. And this one on the SPS dominated tank, you're looking at 300 liters or 80 gallons, which this would be an efficient skimmer for that type scenario. Then you have mixed reef. Its capacity to handle that would be anywhere from 600 liters to 160 gallons. And then a fish only tank, it could handle 900 liters or 240 gallons. That is a very large window that this skimmer can be useful for, which that is just an absolute huge spectrum that this skimmer can work for you. All right, so we have the skimmer here. We're going to open it up and see what we have inside. They went above and beyond with the packaging. Those are actually rubber bands. That is the biggest rubber band I've ever seen in my life. Nice little book, user's manual. Always important to read your user's manual before operation. Awesome. So that's your integrated net cleaner right there. It's built into the lid. Alright, so what we're going to do is take all these items and bring it over to the table and assemble the skimmer. One of the features that I really like about the Red Sea Reefer Skimmer is the gear level controller that you spin the handle that is up on the side, and it will actually increase and decrease the level of the water through this gear that is installed on the bottom of the skimmer. A very simple design, but also very effective. The overall setup time of the Reefer Skimmer 300 was about 7 minutes. And most of this was due to the power cord that leaves the bottom of the skimmer. It runs flush and has an insert that keeps it watertight. It was a little bit difficult to line that up properly, but ultimately made for a very sleek design once properly installed. A few important specs to mention about this skimmer is it has a footprint of 7 inches by 9 inches and stands 20.5 inches tall. I've put a ton of skimmers together in my time in this hobby, and I have found that this one is one of the easiest and has some of the best instructions that I have found yet. A couple things that I absolutely love about this product is this viewing chamber. Didn't think much of it when I read it on the box, but now that I see it in place, I think that it is a really interesting feature that has a couple benefits. It basically allows you to look into the neck even if there is skim mate in the collection cup. Yes, you should clean your skim mate out of your collection cup frequently, but let's say if it builds up over the course of a couple days, you're able to look into that neck and make sure that you are producing good bubbles that are going to produce good skim mate. So that's something that's really interesting that I thought that at first didn't think much of it, but now that I see it in place, very awesome. Next thing I'm really impressed with the Reefer Skimmer from Red Sea is this drain hose. You have this soft connect that comes out of the bottom of that collection cup, but you have this hose that has a soft tubing that actually goes into the bottom of the collection cup, and then it goes through. You also have a drain valve which I would assume most people would probably keep all the way open. But let's say you're at a point where you want to do maintenance, you can close that valve and it'll start building up in the collection cup, and then take your container that your skimmate is going into and remove it, empty it out, go clean it, bring it back, set it back up, and then turn that valve back on, and then resume your skimmate draining through your drain hose into your collection container. The last feature I absolutely love about the Red Sea Reefer Skimmer is this integrated net cleaner. This is absolutely amazing. You have the ability to get in there and clean the neck of that protein skimmer without putting your hands inside the skimmer, without needing to remove the collection cup. This is a skimmer that is really built to kind of set it up, set it in place, and be able to do weekly and monthly maintenance to this protein skimmer without completely removing it from the tank. It is a little difficult to remove the cap from the collection cup, but that really is due to the fact that those blades that are inside that neck are really in there and scrubbing that neck clean. So it is a little bit of a struggle to remove that cap. Alright guys, so that's our look at the Red Sea Reefer Skimmer. Definitely a bunch of features in this skimmer that are aimed to please, and I think that they're going to find that hobbyists of all levels can definitely benefit from a skimmer like the Reefer Skimmer 300. Alright folks, that's going to do it for today's video. If you want to check out the Reefer Skimmer 300 from Red Sea, there's going to be a link down in the description below, which will bring you to Premium Aquatics, where you can do some more research or even pick one up for yourself. I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time right here with a brand new video.